Welcome back, everyone. Last week, we talked about something that really hit home for so many parents. We talked about why your body reacts before you can think, why your nervous system takes over, and why your reaction aren't you being a bad parent, they are your body trying to protect you. And so many of you told me that explains so much, Jahanvi. But then something else happened. You understood it, and then you still got triggered. You still snapped. You still felt the surge. You still lost your patience. And that's exactly what we're talking about today. Because here's the part nobody tells conscious parents. Healing does not stop triggers. Healing changes your relationship with them. And if you missed last week's video, I will link it below because it really explains what's happening inside your body first. Today, we're talking about what happens next. Let me bring you into a very ordinary moment. It's morning rush hour. You're already overwhelmed. You ask your child 3 times to do something so simple. Put on your shoes, pack your bag, stop hitting your sibling. And they don't. And suddenly your body reacts. Your heart beats faster. Your jaw tightens. Your voice gets sharp. And the thought comes, why does this always happen? Why don't they just listen? And afterward, the guilt. I thought I healed this. Why am I still reacting like this? If that's you, I want you to breathe for a second because nothing is wrong with you. Somewhere along the way, conscious parents started believing something very dangerous. That healing means never getting triggered again. That healing means always staying calm, always responding perfectly, always being patient. But that's not healing. That's pressure. And pressure actually makes your nervous system more reactive, not less. Healing is not becoming perfectly calm. Healing is becoming aware when you're not. Let me tell you something very honestly. There are moments when I know exactly what's happening in my body. I can literally feel activation rising. I can name it. I can see it. And I still feel the intensity. My heart still races, my body still reacts. Healing didn't remove my wiring. It gave me awareness. It gave me pause. It gave me way back. That's the difference. Your nervous system learned how to protect you long before you became a parent. When your child ignores you, argues, screams, or resists, your body can interpret that as loss of control, loss of safety, loss of respect, chaos. And your body reacts instantly. Not because you're unhealed, because you're human. Last week we talked about reaction. Today we're talking about what healing does after the reaction. Here is the first change healing creates. You notice faster. Before healing, you react and realize hours later. After healing, you notice in the middle of reacting. Literally, the words coming out sharper, and you know right in the moment what you're doing, right? You might still raise your voice, but a part of you is aware. That awareness, that tiny awareness is growth. That awareness is rewiring. I remember one of my mom clients once told me, Jahanvi, I still feel that rage when my child whines. I thought I wasn't supposed to feel that anymore. And I asked her, what happens after the rage? She said, I go back, I hug him, I apologize, I explain, I repair. That's healing. The feeling didn't disappear, the relationship changed. I remember before she would just shove it down underneath the rug. There was no conversation. There was no repair done. Right? That's growth. That's huge. But here is where most parents suffer. It's not the trigger. It's the shame after you react. And then you ask yourself, I should know better. I teach emotional intelligence. I failed. Now you're not just triggered by your child, you're triggered by yourself. And shame keeps the nervous system stuck. Compassion helps it grow. Healing slowly changes these three things, not perfectly, not instantly. It changes how quickly you notice, how quickly you repair, how kindly you treat yourself afterward. Before healing, disconnection lasts for hours or even days. After healing, you come back. Hey, that wasn't your fault. I was overwhelmed. You did not deserve that. That repair teaches children emotional safety more than perfect calm ever could. Why triggers never fully disappear. And this is really important to understand. Your child's job is to grow, right? Growth includes big emotions, boundary testing, immaturity, mistakes. Parenting will always activate you sometimes. If you never got triggered, it would mean either you shut down emotionally or your child stopped growing. Neither is healthy. So the goal is not zero triggers. The goal is more capacity. And here's a big core insight. You don't need to eliminate triggers. You need to shorten the distance between reaction and repair. That distance is where healing lives. Here is what real progress looks like. You'll yell less often, you recover faster, you repair more easily, you soften toward yourself, and over time, your child feels safer with you. Because they're not living with a perfect parent, they're living with a repairing parent, and that builds secure attachment. If you still get triggered, please know you're not behind, you're not broken, you're not doing healing wrong, you're practicing, right? Even therapists get triggered. Even parenting coaches get triggered, and conscious parents get triggered too. The difference is what we do next. And if you're watching this and thinking, okay, I understand this, but how do I even start noticing my triggers sooner? That's the next step. Awareness, gentle awareness. You don't have to do this alone, my love. If this resonated with you, the next step is building awareness of your triggers. And I walk you through that inside my free heart parenting guide. It really helps you understand what's happening in your body, why it happens, and how to respond with awareness instead of guilt. You can download it in the link below. And if you want support as you practice this work day to day, the Authentically Parenting Community is a safe space for that. A place where parents grow together, reflect together, heal without perfection pressure. Because real healing happens in safe connection. Healing isn't becoming perfectly calm. Healing is staying connected to yourself and your child, even when things feel messy. And that's enough. I'm really glad you're here. I look forward to seeing you again next week.